Have you been wanting to learn how to crochet the moss stitch? Are you ready to learn this super popular crochet stitch? If that sounds like you, I'm Rachel from Hope Corner Farm, and by day I'm a home ec teacher who teaches hundreds of students how to crochet. And let's grab a hook and some yarn, and let's get crocheting. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos, and don't forget to give me some feedback on this video. Give me a like or a comment to let me know what I did well or things that I could improve upon. For the moss stitch, you're going to have to know how to chain and how to single crochet stitch. That is it. Now, if you need slower, more detailed tutorials that focus on those two stitches alone, you could check out the description below where I've included links to videos for those stitches. I also have included a link for another variation of the moss stitch if you want to try a different little variation on this stitch. For today's crochet tutorial, I'm going to use a size J 6.0 millimeter crochet hook as well as some size 4 medium weight yarn in this teal color. Use whatever works best for you. You may also need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle at the end of your project. Today's crochet tutorial is written using US crochet terms. For the moss stitch, you need to start by chaining an even number. Any even number will do, so for this tutorial, I am going to chain 12. So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So again, start by chaining an even number. For row 1, we're going to start by working into the second chain from the crochet hook. Now for this stitch in particular, I find that I like the look of it best when I put 2 of the 3 parts of the chain on the top of my hook. So what does that mean? Each chain has 1, 2, 3 parts. I am going to insert my crochet hook so 2 of the 3 parts are on the top of my crochet hook and 1 part is on the bottom. Now you could work into the chain however you normally do, but I have found I like how this stitch looks the best when I work into the chain this way. Now I'm going to finish my single crochet stitch because we're placing a single crochet stitch in that second chain from the crochet hook. Now we are ready for the repeat for our row, and the repeat for our row is worked across 2 stitches. So what we're going to do is we are going to chain 1, we're going to skip 1 chain, and into the next chain we're going to work a single crochet stitch. We're going to keep repeating that all the way across the row. So chain 1, skip, and then single crochet, chain 1, skip a chain, and then single crochet, chain 1, skip a chain, single crochet, chain 1, skip a chain, and into the very last chain of the row, we're going to work a single crochet stitch. And that completes row 1. Just a side note, our stitch count is now an odd number. It is 1 less than what we started with. So for my tutorial, I now have 11 stitches. For row 2, I'm going to start by chaining 1 and then turning my work. Into the very first stitch, I'm going to work a single crochet stitch. Into the chain 1 gap, I am going to single crochet stitch. So I'm going to insert my hook into that chain 1 gap, and I'm going to work my single crochet stitch. Now I'm going to get into the repeat for my row, and the repeat for the row is worked across 2 stitches. And the repeat is chain 1, skip over this single crochet, and into the chain 1 gap we're going to place a single crochet stitch. And we're going to repeat chain 1, skip a single crochet, into the chain 1 gap, work a single crochet stitch. Chain 1, skip this single crochet. Into the chain 1 gap, work a single crochet stitch. Chain 1, skip this single crochet. Work a single crochet into this chain 1 gap. You're going to do that until you have 1 stitch remaining for your row. When you have 1 stitch remaining for your row, you're just going to work a single crochet stitch into the very last stitch. And that completes row 2. For row 3, we're going to start by chaining 1 and turning our work. Into the very first stitch, we're going to place a single crochet stitch. Now we're going to get right into the repeat for our row. And the repeat for our row is worked across 2 stitches. What we do for the repeat is we chain 1, we skip over this single crochet stitch, and into this chain 1 gap right here, we're going to work a single crochet stitch. And we're going to repeat chain 1, skip, single crochet into the chain 1 gap, chain 1, skip the single crochet, work into the chain 1 gap, and place a single crochet, chain 1, skip this single crochet, work a single crochet into this chain 1 gap. You're going to do that until you have 2 stitches remaining for our row. When there are 2 stitches remaining, you are going to chain 1, skip one of the stitches, and into the very last stitch of the row, you're going to place a regular single crochet stitch. And that completes row 3. For the remainder of your project using the moss stitch, you're simply going to keep alternating row 2 and row 3. This is now a 2-row repeat crochet stitch. As far as a finishing stitch goes, I don't do anything special to finish this off. The top edge looks pretty similar to the bottom edge, so I don't do anything special. I just simply end after whatever row I have repeated and when my project is as big as I would like it to be. One thing to note is the moss stitch looks the same on both sides. So here is one side, and here is the other side. So they look the same. So this is a stitch that you could use in a project where you need both sides to look the same. It's also a more dense crochet stitch, so it's a great choice for things like washcloths or things that you want a little more density for, because those stitches are pretty close together and the gaps are pretty small. And that's how to crochet the moss stitch. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you get notifications of when I post new videos. And if you're looking for another variation of the regular moss stitch, you could check out my other moss stitch tutorial right here. And I hope you have a wonderful day.